Funky Politics, powered by MLGW, Memphis Light, Gas, and Water.
You're listening to Funky Politics, powered by the Kazukian Network. DC sitting in the chair right along here with my good friend, Luther Mercer.
Thank you for having me. DC. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good.
Good.
Anytime I get an attorney and an education consultant, I'm doing pretty good.
You know what? I think you're going to be okay, especially with the attorney part, because, we're going to sit here and counsel you on...
I'm going to try to stay out of trouble on this show right here.
Don't worry about it. I'll counsel you later.
Let me tell you, but man, we got a guest on this show.
I know.
Hey.
I know.
Woo! Dr. Charles Steele, the president of SCLC, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. Sir, welcome to the Funky Politics Show. You're in the right place.
Yes, sir. I feel good. And thank the two of you for interviewing me. This has really been outstanding.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yes,
thank
sir.
you. Thank you for coming.
We want to get into a lot of the body of work that the SCLC does and the civil rights piece that it has brought to bear over the last 60 years. And one of the things I think we fail to mention sometimes is the economic part about civil rights and what it has meant to us down through the years up until present day. Talk a little bit about the economic impact of the civil rights movement. Either I could start now and back it up a few years, or start from then and come on home to us right now.
Well, first of all, let me just say, by us coming to Memphis, we'll be bringing to the city of Memphis and surrounding areas anywhere from $1.5 to $2 million. Just having this convention. Every year, we're in a different city. And it's my job to raise the money, economics.
Yes, sir.
Now, what people didn't realize, Dr. King was the greatest businessman of all. His first job was not to give a speech. His first job was not to lead a march. You know what his first job was? Pay the bills.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. He had to raise money. See, people don't know that.
Yes.
Okay. Well, as you speak about that, how do you think Yet 1.2 is going to affect or impact the minority community, some of the communities here that are outside of the traditional economic circles? How does that 1.2 hit them?
Well, we're going to try in any way possible to have the conventioneers to do business with African Americans. If you have any,
it's important.
Very important. And let me just say this, since we're in Memphis. Memphis on the top of the list in terms of poverty.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. That's the reason. That's the reason I asked. That's the reason I asked. Because if not, if that 1.2 million is coming here, but yet it's not impacting the communities that needs to be impacted, then we keep repeating the cycle.
Absolutely, I agree. What you all can even do after we get off this program is to give me some names of some people that you know in business,
yes, sir.
And we will promote them.
Yes, sir.
At the convention.
Okay.
And we'll actually have a shot if they're not too far.
Yes,
we'll
sir.
take people. See, you just put something on me, another vision. We would take people from the convention during their breaks to do business, shop around with the local black businesses. I heard you got a black business here, got some good barbecue.
Oh yeah, we got many of those.
Our folks love barbecue. I'm going tonight to find out.
I ain't gonna ask you where you going. Don't mention that.
I'm not gonna tell you.
I ain't gonna do it. Don't mention about it. Don't mention that.
But no, we would do that. And thank you for asking that.
Well, now from a national economic standpoint, though, there's no secret. Dr. King was preparing to lead a poor people's campaign.
That's right.
Prior to his untimely death in our fair city, we've been labeled with that for some years,
sure.
and that stigma's on us. But it happened, and it's here now, and we're getting ready to celebrate 50 years not long from this day. But the poor people's campaign, it appears, has stymied because Luther and I have been talking, and we've been talking offline a little bit. We got some folks that are just as poor now
Absolutely.
as they were then.
Absolutely.
And the term now, the new term is poverty.
Yes,
when it was poor then.
Absolutely.
Isn't it the same thing?
Same thing.
Okay, I want to make sure I wasn't missing something.
No. You there? You right there?
I was in
right
Marks,
there.
Mississippi. I spoke at a church. I've been there twice in the last 3 weeks. That's where Dr. King first got the vision to a large degree. That's when he was first seen crying in public.
Wow.
Because
what he saw in Marks.
He saw in Marks.
Marks is a tough town.
Tough town.
Tough town.
And the mayor and the other people there, the city councilman told me that they're worse off today than they were 50 years ago.
Well, you know what, with that, you say that we now know that economics has always been a part of this discussion. We know that King launched was about to launch a campaign on this. We know that Johnson launched the war on poverty, but it was never truly funded.
That's right.
The Great Society.
Yeah, the Great Society. But now we're looking 40, 50 years down the line. Where is SCLC being in the discussion where Dr. King, in his untimely death, as he moved out, SCLC has still been here. Where have they been in that discussion, and what successes have been able to be pushed forward in trying to realize this dream?
Well, what I want you to realize is that we like to lost SCLC. That's why I left Tuscaloosa, Alabama in 2004, resigned from my Senate seat, because God told me to go after the board said, we want you to lead this organization. The Ku Klux Klan, the White Citizen Council, was not the problem with SCLC. Let's just tell it like it is. It was the lack of vision in terms of where do we go into the future. The people that was around SCLC were so frustrated and determined to continue with SCLC, but they didn't have a plan nor a strategy to go to the next level.
So for 50 years, after King, we still, it took 50 years plus to get back to a vision.
You're listening to Funky Politics, powered by the Kazuki Network. Go ahead, Doc. Go ahead.
Love you.
I'm enjoying this.
I'm enjoying this too.
I feel like the referee in this thing. I ain't got no problem with that.
You know, and again, out of respect.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
One of the things that I think a lot of listeners, especially people in my age bracket, are saying, hey, what is this organization? Where are they now? And especially in this economic development discussion.
What I just said intertwined with where I'm going.
Yes, sir.
I just said all over the world, I know, because I go around the world on a regular basis. They know Dr. King. They might not know SCLC.
Yes, sir.
Ain't no door I can't get in. When I take out this card and I have a picture of Dr. King.
Yeah, they know who that is.
They know who that is.
Yes, sir.
And then SCLC, Auckland, New Zealand. I'm on Good Morning New Zealand. And the people there found out that I was representing SCLC. Then they got all excited and gave a reception for me, not knowing that I was coming. Not because I'm me or SCLC, because of Dr. King. When I told you earlier, they know Dr. King, it's a reason for that, but they don't know SCLC. The young people, I haven't heard of SCLC. Who is that? Oh, it's Dr. King's organization. Oh, why is it like that? That's where I was going earlier.
Yes, sir.
It was from within. It wasn't a White Citizen Council.
Yes, sir.
It wasn't a Ku Klux Klan. It wasn't racism. It was the inside structure of the civil rights organization that was fighting Dr. King, and Dr. King had to get out of the realm of SCLC, and he had to go as Dr. King.
So it became a personality.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Many people don't know that.
Yes, sir.
But I do.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you got all the papers
Right.
there
Yeah,
because
right.
that
That's
SCLC
the
has
difference.
retained.
Yes, sir.
And you know the stuff.
Yeah, I know the stuff.
As they would say.
Had the people around him been supportive like they should have, he would not have to step out. It was Daddy King
Yeah.
who said, his father, Martin is an individual. Y'all stop beating up on him like this. He's an individual. So if he want to take on the Vietnam War, then let him step out of the realm of this environment and let him be Martin. That's how his name is all over the world.
Well, how you tying that into the conference? As you're bringing that into Memphis, this next step, this next vision, especially along with economics, what is the conference really going to be promoting?
Economic development. People need jobs.
Yeah.
Let me tell you one of the reasons that we have so much violence in our country, particularly major cities. A particular gang member was interviewed in Chicago. Said, why y'all gang banging and beating up on folks, killing people look like you and others and all this? He said, because I'm living for today. Why are you living for today? He said, I can go to school, get all the education I desire or want, but there are no jobs. See, when we allow the manufacturing industry to leave our country, and domestic workers in the hotels, motel, they don't even make up beds no more in the hotel, motel. cutting back on that.
Not like they used to. You're right.
Come on, Doc. I'm at a motel, hotel, somewhere in this country.
They're hanging on your door. They're hanging on your door and say,
you clean it up yourself. Doc, that's where we are. And when you allow something like whatever it was, I ain't going to call the name, take all our jobs away. It was the manufacturing industry that built America. Our people want jobs. Yeah. So they said we get in the game because we know we got a brotherhood or a sisterhood, and we living for the day.
Well, who do we go and challenge for those jobs leaving?
Now you're getting deep. They gone now.
Yeah. Right.
We got to bring them back. Somebody built this building.
Yes, sir.
This nice studio we in.
Yeah.
But before the roof got on, it was a foundation. When you allow your manufacturing industry, that's what sent me to school. Every summer I went to Detroit, worked for Chrysler engine plant on 8 Mile and Mile. They ain't there no more to do that.
Right. But when technology and efficiency are taking those jobs, they taking over.
What come first, the chicken or the egg? It wasn't technology.
No, I'm saying now. That's what's happening now.
No. Before technology, we allowed our jobs to leave. Technology is technology. But the point is, manufacturing is manufacturing.
So with some recent trade agreements, basically.
Hello.
Okay.
Cheap labor.
Okay.
Let's call it like it is. Cheap labor to make the rich richer and the poor poor.
Right, but we move now. We into technology and efficiency. Robots are building.
But let's go back. We move, but let's back up.
Oh.
Manufacturing, Doc, you can never, everything has to be manufactured that's in a society of structure.
So something's got to be built.
Something got to be built.
Okay.
And then the ones that's not built, you go to Europe, they renovate. They preserve their buildings and everything. They go in there, but it's structurally superbly done. My point is, we allowed the manufacturing industry. Going to Harvard or Yale ain't gonna free you as a people.
So who do we need to challenge? Only who wear the job.
You almost got me there.
Hey. On where those jobs will
the politicians.
Okay, the politicians, but what about corporations?
Well, the politicians, the one made it available for the corporation.
Okay, but the corporation.
You go to the politician first.
Okay.
They start with the politician.
You're listening to Funky Politics, powered by the Kadukian Network. Doc, I want to get you on one thing on this conference.
Sure.
This deep conference you got coming to Memphis. You got a Marion Wright Edelman that'll be here, Barbara Arnwine, a Richard Montanez, who I understand is a deep Hispanic brother who's doing a lot of great things at Pepsi.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about the focus of the conference and some of these personalities you've got. We even got our own Lasimba Gray here. I know.
Dr. Gray.
Oh Lord.
Oh, he's something, Doc. He's awesome.
What?
As a matter of fact, so many.
A Laneite. He's a Laneite.
He told me.
Yes,
he told me. I spoke at his church yesterday. A prince of a gentleman.
Yeah.
Outstanding. And he treated me so royally yesterday. I was his guest yesterday. And he's going to be there. And he's preaching, speaking for our prayer breakfast. Ms. Wright, what can I say? She the one who actually sold Dr. King on the Poor People campaign.
Wow.
Many people don't know that. She's in Marks right now.
Yeah.
They called me and want me to meet her there, but I can't. They want me to meet her there Wednesday. She's in Marks, Mississippi, or will be in the next 24 hours. She the one with Bobby Kennedy. She got Bobby Kennedy to come down and take her to a tour of the impoverishedness of the Delta of Mississippi and throughout the South. But it was Ms. Wright, Marion Elder Wright, who got Bobby on the Poor People campaign first. He took a tour. And then she sold Dr. King on it. But he was really sold when he went to Marks, Mississippi. And he saw when it was raining and the people couldn't get around because of lack of infrastructure.
That's right.
It wasn't no streets. And they were using canoes.
Dirt road.
And yes, dirt road. And the shotgun houses.
That's right.
And he looked up at Reverend David Abernathy. He said, Ralph, and he was crying. We got to go to Washington, D.C. We got to tell the whole country and go to the president about the Poor People campaign. Those are the people who are going to be at our convention.
Richard Montanez.
Richard Montanez.
This is an interesting story.
Very interesting story. Hispanic brother, his family from Mexico, grew up in L.A., started out with PepsiCo as a janitor, dropped out of school in the 8th grade. And he said it was an African American who taught him how to move up the ladder with PepsiCo, which owned Doritos and 39 other products. See, people think about Pepsi-Cola. They don't know they own all these other products. And he invented the hot flaming Cheetos in the janitor room.
Wow. Get out of here.
In the janitor room. And he said it was the African-American janitor that told him, you can move up in this country because you brown. They're not going to move me up because I'm black. And he got a story, Doc. He got a story how they were discriminated against when the white children they was picking up had the big yellow bus, and African Americans had a green bus cut in half. So this is a very, very successful panel lineup that we have.
And this conference is called The Hour Is Now. To Believe, Empower, Act. The dates are July 20th to the 20th to the 23rd, 2017 at the Peabody Hotel.
Yes, sir.
You're the good hotel, Doc.
Yes, sir. Well, Doc, we want to come first class.
Yeah.
We're not second class.
Right.
We at the Peabody, Doc.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And all rooms already sold out.
Wow.
My chief of staff told me already, people coming from all over the world. Don't tell nobody, but President Goodluck Jonathan might be there.
Okay.
Wow.
From Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
The SCLC in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yes, sir.
You're listening to Funky Politics, powered by the Kazukian Network.
Connect with MLGW.
We can help.
Go to MLGW.com for bill payment, analysis, service transfers, outage updates, and more. Connect to us on Facebook to share comments and ask questions. Follow us on Twitter at MLGW. Connect to our blog for news and updates.
Watch how-to videos on YouTube.
Connect by downloading iPhone apps. Get text message reminders. Stay connected with MLGW. We can help.
I'll play the blues for you.
Blues in the Basement with Stephanie and T. Shaw.
Some great festivals going on around the tri-state area.
Got your dancing shoes?
Man, as long as I'm with you, baby, I'm always be on my toes.
Drop that zero.
Bring your blues, boo.
I got them.
We'll see you.
Thank you.
Blues in the Basement.
Thrill is gone.
Blues in the Basement, part of the Kazukian Network.
The thrill is gone away.